How to redesign. A methodology, the highest level of abstraction, is defined as a collection of problem-solving methods governed by a set of principles and common philosophy for solving targeted problems. This is primarily the field of consulting firms which develop proprietary methodologies, which stretch out from the early analysis phase of the design project until the implementation and aftercare. The next level of abstraction. A technique is defined as a set of precisely described procedures for achieving a standard task. Some often-countered techniques for process analysis, one of the phases in a redesign project of fishbone diagramming, Pareto analysis, and cognitive mapping. To support the activity of redesigning, creativity techniques like out-of-box thinking, affinity diagramming, and the Delphi method or brainstorm are available. For the modeling and evaluation of business process, techniques are in use as flowcharting, IDEF, speech act modeling, data modeling, activity-based costing, time motion studies, pretrainings, role-playing, and simulation. At the lowest, most concrete level, a tool is defined as a computer software package to support one or more techniques. The majority of what some would call process redesign tools are actually process modeling tools. A large number of tools is also available for the evaluation of business process models, in particular supporting the technique of simulation. Fewer tools are available to structurally capture knowledge about the redesign's direction or to support existing. Creativity techniques tools are often presented as intelligent or advanced, although hardly any of those actively design business processes. Heuristic process design. Stage of heuristic process design. Number 1, initiate. The goal of initiate is create understanding of current situation as is model. Usage of BPMN to create a model. Second goal of initiate is set performance goals for the redesign project. Get a clear picture with the devil's quadrangle. Number 2, design. The goal of design is identify and execute potential improvements actions using redesigned heuristics. For each heuristic, it needs to be determined if it is applicable. For some heuristic, it makes sense to go together. For some, it does not. The second goal of design, generate a set of scenarios, which each describe which heuristics are applied in a scenario and how this is done. Number 3, evaluate. The goal of evaluate is evaluate the different redesign scenarios created in the previous step. Use a combination of qualitative and quantitative techniques. Decide to implement the scenario OR. Adjust the performance goals OR. Step back to the designs stage OR. Drop the redesigns project altogether. The 3 heuristics in this category focus on improving the interaction with customers. Control regulation. Move controls towards the customer. Different checks and reconciliation activities may be moved towards the customer. By moving billing controls towards the customer, for example, we may eliminate the bulk of billing errors and improve client satisfaction as a result. Contact reduction. Reduce the number of contacts with customers and third parties. The exchange of information with the customer of third party is always time-consuming, especially when it takes place by regular mail. Also, each contact may introduce errors. Reducing the number of contacts in such a case may decrease cycle time and improve quality. Note that it's not always necessary to skip certain information exchanges, but that is possible to combine them with limited extra cost. Integration. Consider the integration with the business process of the customer as supplier. The heuristic captures the idea of supply chain integration. The actual application of this heuristic may take on different forms. For example, when 2 parties jointly produce project. It may be more efficient to perform several intermediate reviews than performing one large review after both parties have complete their parts. In general, integrated business process should render more efficient execution from both a time and cost perspective.